Hi, welcome back. My name is Dany Oakes, and today we're going to talk about confidence, building a little bit of confidence on the guitar, and that's with your fingers. We're going to focus on the left hand or the fretting hand. Sometimes some of you are left-handed, so you might play the other way. I guess 80% of left-handed people play right-handed still. So I'm going to use fingers 1 and 2 only, so index and middle fingers, and I'm going to do this. It's really like a nonsense lick, really. It's not all in one key. It sort of hovers around G major or E minor, and can be used over blues kind of things in E. So we're just going to do a pull off here from, this is fret 3 on string 1 with my middle finger, second finger, and then I pull off to fret 2, and then I pull that off to open. So I go 3, 2, 0. And what a pull off is, if you don't know already, is when you pull one of your fingers and you kind of flick the string. I pull down a little, some people flick up a little, either way works. So I pull this slightly down and then I pull this slightly down, and that allows that note to sound to the next note with only one pick stroke. So pick, pull off, pull off. I'm going to do that on pairs of strings, so string 1 and then string 2. 1, 2. So far that's really E Dorian, which is a minor type mode, just because of the C sharp here. It's not part of the E natural minor scale. So, and then I'm going to do the next pair of strings, so starting from string 2 and then 3. So far it was 1, 2, then 2, 3. I'm going to do 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6. Alright, so pairs of strings. 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6. So if you had like a Boogie Blues thing in E or something like that, it kind of fits over that stuff. So there's a lot of things that you can do right there. Most of that is hovering around E minor pentatonic scale, E natural minor, which has that C sharp note in, so it's really the same notes as a D major scale. Yeah, so we're kind of playing with a few different scales / modes within there, but you can all think of it all as E minor, and that fits well. One thing that as musicians and guitar players, a lot of people like to make things complicated, and after you play for a while, you start to make them simple again. And I really like that phase of things. Life would have been a lot easier if I would have thought of things in their simplest forms. If you watch great jazz guitar players like Joe Pass, and he says things like, I don't bother with theory because it confuses me, but he goes on to play, every chord known to man just as fast as most people can play notes, So he obviously knows his stuff, but he also said there's only 3 types of chords: major, minor, and dominant, which was totally brilliant. And anyways, try to think of things in as simple of way as you can, and everything that you play should be usable and useful. I think a practical approach to learning an instrument is so much more valuable than, I learned 50 different scales and modes, and I learned all these arpeggios, but I can't actually play a song or play anything all the way through. So that's much less valuable than being able to play 1 or 2 songs and being able to kind of be creative with it and do your own thing with it and riff on it and jam on it a little bit. So try to take little examples that you find and put them in the context of real music and have some fun with it. I hope that was helpful, and thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.